Hello, my name is Miss Close and I'm really excited to see you back for session number 2. Now, I really enjoyed our story of the lemon tree where we met some characters, and today's session we are going to be looking at our characters in the story a little bit closely. So let's see if I can share my screen and we can have a go at finding out what our session is all about today. Now, in our session, we are going to see if we can identify and use expanded noun phrases. And I'll tell you what they are a little bit later on. But of course, we've got to make sure those brains are super warm first. So we're going to do a warm-up of naming the noun. Then we're going to have a look at the character's appearance. Then we're going to see if we can identify and understand expanded noun phrases. And then we're going to have a go at writing some. We're going to do our best writing in this session. So let's have a look at what we're going to need in this session. You're going to need your pencils, and just like session 1, we're going to need something to write on, so a notebook or some paper, and just some scrap paper for our warm-up game. And we've got to make sure those brains are ready to do some brilliant writing today. So let's warm them up. Let's have a look at our warm-up for today. Now, our warm-up is all about nouns. I wonder if you've heard that word before, a noun. A noun is when we name something. So we name a person, we name a place, or we name things. So a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. Now, I've got lots of things on the screen in front of us, and I've got a person as well. So your task is to have a scrap piece of paper, and you're going to see if you can spot the nouns. So can you name all of the things that you see, and can you name the person that you see? So get your pencil ready, get your piece of paper ready, and you're going to pause the video and see if you can name as many nouns as you can see. Are you ready? Off you go. Good job, everyone. Now, let's have a little look and see how many nouns you named. Are you ready to have a little look? Remember, a noun is a name of a thing, a person, or a place. So, if you wrote the word lemon down, well done. That's a noun. It's a thing. It's an object that we can pick. Just like the children in our story in session 1 when they picked the lemons from the tree. We've also got the noun fox, and then you've got the noun teacher, that's a person. We've also got a teddy. If you wrote bear down, that's exactly the same, so well done. We've got bottle. If you remember that cheeky E on the end of bottle, you guys are superstars, so well done for that super spelling. We've got a tree, a bath, and some books. Well done if you added your cheeky S on the end, that suffix, because it is a plural. There's more than one book there. I can see 3. So well done, guys. It's really good that you have named as many nouns as possible, because we're going to need to think about nouns in our session today. So well done for that super warm-up. Let's move on. Because today we are going to be looking at a character, and we've got character up here, and this is Gogo from our story yesterday. Do you remember that Gogo means grandmother in South African? Our story was set in South Africa, and that's what grandparents are called, Gogo. Now today, I want us to have a look at the appearance of Gogo. So what does appearance mean? Well, appearance is the way that someone or something looks. So we can have a look all the way down from their top of their head, all the way down to their toes. And it's what we can see, what a person looks like. So I've had a go here at looking at Gogo. And I've started from the very top of the picture, right at the top of her head. And I've gone all the way down her body to the tip of her toes. And you can see that I have written lots of nouns down, lots of things that I can see on Gogo. So I've started with her headdress. I've then looked that she's got eyes, they're things. She's got glasses. She's got a mouth. She's wearing a jumper. She's got an apron on. I can see her legs and I can also see her shoes. So I've had a go at finding all the nouns that I can spot on Gogo in her appearance. Now, they're okay just having nouns written down, but we're going to be trying to do some super interesting writing, and adjectives make our nouns a little bit more exciting. Adjectives help us describe the nouns. So on my next slide, I've had a go at adding some adjectives to my noun. I've had a look at Gogo, and I can see that she's wearing a headdress. I can see that she's wearing an apron, but how could I describe that headdress? How could I describe that apron? Let's have a little look. Right, if you have a look now, I've added an adjective before my noun. So I've now gone for a bright headdress. Yeah, she's got bright yellow headdress on there, hasn't she? It almost looks a bit as bright as the sun. I've said that she's got tiny eyes. So now you know that Gogo's got quite small eyes, not huge, big eyes. I've gone for round glasses, a wide mouth, and can you spot here, how have I described her jumper? That's right, I've used the adjective cozy. It looks like a cozy jumper. I've described her apron as clean. She's wearing a clean apron. She's got thin legs, and I've gone for comfy shoes. So now you can see that in my orange writing, I've added an adjective, and in my green writing, I have got my nouns. And we are going to have a go at writing some sentences. And I'm going to write one about Gogo. So it's going to be Miss Close's go first. And when I'm using my expanded noun phrases, I'm not just going to use one adjective, I'm going to use two adjectives. So I started off by saying that Gogo had a bright headdress, but that's only one adjective. I've got to think of another one. So Miss Close could say bright, round headdress. I've got my adjective, adjective, noun. And if you look super closely, when I have got two adjectives, I have to use, what's that called? A comma. Well done. So I have to write my adjective, then I use a comma, then I write another adjective, and then I write my noun. That's what we call an expanded noun phrase. So we're not just going to describe one, we're going to describe two things about the noun. So Miss Close is just going to stop sharing her screen for just a moment so you can see my whiteboard. And I have got Gogo here just so I can keep my eyes on what she looks like, because to remember today, we are trying to describe the appearance of Gogo, so what she looks like. And I'm going to have a go at seeing if I can write some noun phrases about Gogo. I nearly said grandma then. Remember, Miss Close, it's Gogo because it's a story that was set in South Africa. So I'm going to have a look all the way from the top of Gogo's head to the bottom of her toes. And I'm going to try and describe something about her, a noun that I can see. Now remember today, they're noun phrases. So we're just going to have a go at using an adjective, adjective, noun. We're not going to write in full sentences, it's just a phrase. Adjective, adjective, noun. So Miss Close is going to pick, you know what? I'm going to pick her apron. She's got an apron on here, that's my noun. But I can't just say apron, I've got to remember my adjectives. So I'm going to have a look, and I think, it's quite a clean apron, it's not dirty. And, it's quite smooth actually. So I'm going to say clean, smooth, apron. Adjective, adjective, noun. Clean, smooth apron. So here I go. Let's see if Miss Close can try and write her first expanded noun phrase. Clean is my first adjective. So I'm going to do curly, ooh, e. Now that's a special friend there. And then I'm going to do my ooh, e, clean. That's my first adjective. Now I've got to remember my comma, and then I'm going to have a go at my second adjective. Clean, smooth. Ooh. Oh, there's some special friends in that word as well. Ooh. My tongue poked out then, so I've got to remember it's my TH spelling. So there's my two adjectives, clean, smooth. Now I need my noun. What was I describing? The apron. Clean, smooth, apron. Now, you might have noticed that Miss Close hasn't started with a capital letter, and I'm not quite worried about my full stop today because it's just a phrase. I'm not trying to think of a sentence today. I'm just using some phrases. So I'm going to have a go at one more expanded noun phrase, and then you are going to have a go on another character that you might just see her popping up from the bottom of our screen. We'll have a look at who you're going to describe in just a moment. So remember, I'm going to look at Gogo because I'm thinking about her appearance, and I'm going to try and use an adjective, noun. So I'm going to describe her shoes. I'm going to go right to the bottom of her picture, and I'm going to have a look at her shoes. I'm going to say, oh, let's have a look at them. I think, well, she's not wearing high heels, is she? So I'm going to say they're flat shoes. So flat, I think they look quite comfy actually. So I'm going to say flat, comfy shoes. Remember, shoes is my noun. So here I go again. Adjective, noun. So I'm going to go for flat. Got lots of ascenders in that word there. Flat, comma, comfy. Flat, comfy. And what was my noun? Shoes. Ooh. Got to remember my S on the end because there's more than one. Flat, comfy shoes. Now, you're going to have a go at writing your very own expanded noun phrases. Adjective, noun. And let's see if I can share my screen again, because you've got to find out who you're writing about. So it was Miss Close's turn writing about Gogo, but you're not going to write about Gogo. You're going to have a go at writing, oh, can you spot her? You are going to have a go at writing all about, oh, what's happened to my screen? We might need some magic fingers. Let's see if Miss Close can pop her screen back up. There we go. Let's see if it's still shared. Miss Close is going to share that screen. Phew, we got there. There we go. So you're going to have a go at looking at Lundy's appearance. So you remember yesterday that she was the granddaughter of Gogo, and she was being super helpful, wasn't she? She kept going out and visiting all of their friends that they had in their community to try and ask for some ingredients for the pancakes. But you're not going to worry about how lovely she is and how kind she is today. You're going to have a look at her appearance. So what does she look like? You're going to have a go at looking from the top of Lundy's head all the way down to the bottom of her feet, her toes, right at the bottom there. And I would like you on your piece of paper to see if you could write some expanded noun phrases. Adjective, adjective, noun. Now what I've done is I have left a noun word bank here. So I would like you to write me a phrase about her hair. I would like you to write another phrase about her bow. Oh, look at that big bow that she's got in her hair there. And one more phrase about her dress. So at the end of our session, you will have 3 noun phrases written down. And just to help you, I've also done an adjective word bank. So you've got some adjectives there that you need to pick for the nouns. We've got the adjective short, yellow, smooth, bright, golden, plain, silky, soft, and curly. So I've gone for what things look like and almost what things feel like, so you can have a really good go at using some adjectives. So it's going to be your turn now. You're going to have a go at pausing the video and see if you can write 3 noun phrases for Lundy's appearance. Remember to use the word banks and don't forget your best handwriting. Pause the video here and have a go. Well done, everybody. It looks like you have worked really, really hard. So what I would like you to do is see if you can read and celebrate your noun phrases with maybe somebody that is with you, or you could even just talk back to the screen and read your noun phrases out loud. I think that you've done some really, really good work. I'm sure you have, so give yourselves a pat on the back. And I bet you use some brilliant adjectives from our word bank. Let's have a go. Let's have a little look at, I'm going to go for bow. Lundy's bow. Have a look. How did you describe Lundy's bow? I think I might have used the adjective, definitely yellow, because it's a nice bright yellow there. I could have said yellow. It almost looks silky, doesn't it? Yellow, silky, bow. Can you tell me what adjective, noun you used for bow? Wow, brilliant job, guys. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to stop sharing the screen and we are going to finish our session there. But before I leave, it is really important. All of our expanded noun phrases that we have written down today, I want you to keep. I want you to keep them in a really safe place, because when we do some more sessions together, we're going to need all of this hard work. So don't lose it. Keep it in a safe place. And when you see me again soon, we are going to be using all our phrases today to help us with our next bit of learning. Well done today. You've done some super brilliant writing. You should be very proud of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session. See you soon.